Welcome back, motherbuggers. My name
Hurry
is
this
Drummy.
up, will you?
Oh, fuck you! We're back with our slow Breton Drumviticus Salamicus. This is the very first in a very long series of videos. I'm not going to be recording it all in third person, mind you. I'm just wanting to do it to show off our character, Old Man McGee here. So old. So whenever I play Elder Scrolls, the very first thing I do is I just go and sell off pretty much everything I can. Not the bread. We're not going to save the bread for restoring fatigue. Nah, sell the crab meat. Pretty much, I'm selling everything that's not, that's not particularly helpful to me. I'm gonna keep the Masta, because, it's not worth that much, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because getting an extra 20 points of strength for 60 seconds, might do me a lot of good if I need to, get back to town to sell off some stuff. You know, I mean, I've gone through this intro maybe 100 times, and every time I've found like new ways to speed up the process. I'm going a little slow this time just because I want to make sure I'm not misclicking, because normally I wouldn't do this while also talking, and I don't want to accidentally buy something that I wouldn't normally want to buy. We went with spears, right? We went with spears. I think we went with spears. Yeah, we went with spears. So we buy a spear. We look for medium armor, which there is actually not very much of. No. In fact, we got kind of screwed over on medium armor this time around, because all we've got is the helmet and the chest plate. That sucks. But okay. You can see here a number of other things that you can buy to increase your stats. Sujama is really good. I actually want to go ahead and buy 5 Sujama. No, actually, scratch that. I want a little bit of money left over. Buy a common robe, just for looks. Buy a couple Amsavi interventions, because they're almost always useful. You know what? We'll just make that 1. 1 scroll of Amsavi intervention, because it's very useful. Well, no, we won't buy the Guide of Varnfell. I never need to buy that. Got a couple of other scrolls. The mod changes the scrolls quite a bit to look and resemble something rather... Like, they used to be big swirling items, so you could be able to tell the difference between a magical item and a non-magical item really simply. Now it's going to take a little bit more time looking at Lives of the Saints. Is that the book? No, I don't have that book. I'll just leave that book. I've probably read it at one point. It's not. Got some potions of cure common disease. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one of those. You know why? Because common diseases suck. And they generally take a fair amount of money to heal. In fact, you know what? Just going to take 2. You know why? Because I can. Because I can. Yeah. Okay. That looks good. At least good enough. Always remember to note, you want to up your total gold sold a little bit each time. Not a lot. Just enough to keep that mercantile up. What do I have? Oh, God. What do I have as far as spells? I have Fire Bite. 15 to 30 points on touch.
What assistance do you need?
I would like... Let's get a spark spell. Talk some rumors. Get some practice with skills. Practice on creatures and outlaws. And anyone who attacks you first. When in doubt, run away. And if you attack a citizen by accident, don't kill him. Turn yourself into a guard, pay your fine, clear your name, or people will treat you like an outlaw. Let's put our stuff up and see. Let's put our stuff on and see what we look like. Oh yeah, I'm a doof. Oh, so I use the mouse wheel to change spells, but I'm also using it obviously to move the camera. So that kind of sucks because now I need to find a good spell to sit on. I think Spark for now. Spark's pretty, which is cheaper. What do you think? Spark is 7, Firebite is 6. Oh, so Firebite does more damage. Firebite does more damage and it costs less. So yeah, we'll stick with that for now.
Make it quick, Outlander.
And you'll notice, like, for the beginning of the game, we're going to be moving incredibly slow. And that's just because we have no athletics, we have no acrobatics, but we're going to be moving around. And Fargoth here, he's one of the first people you'll see as you walk out the door. In fact, he was the one that was talking to us earlier. And he doesn't like us too much. But let's see what he has to say. Are you the one the boat dropped off? Odd to see a boat arrive at the time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. So once again, we got this blue text here. We'll click on it and see what he has to say about the ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it. And we did find it. So we're going to go ahead and give it to him. You found it. Amazing. Thank you, thank you. You're my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Arrow, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. So I kind of messed up there. I should have, given him the ring.
Salutations.
And then gone to the trade house. But that's fine. Stay away from mud crabs, swamp fever, or join the Tribunal Temple. Initiates get free cure disease at the shrines. Very important. So if I join the Tribunal Temple, which is one of the guilds, I guess you could say, I guess you could call them, in Morrowind, I can always get my diseases cured. So it might be worth joining the temple, if only for the surface benefit of curing diseases. Because let me tell you something about diseases. They suck. They suck a whole lot. We're going to stay away from Daedric Shrines, because if we even try to go into one, we're going to die. Learn about Solstheim, which is the area to the north.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
I don't know. Wow, you know what? Look, let's pay some mind to enjoy the graphics here, because look at this. It's actually got like.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
It's got focus. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. What do I got here? I've got a lockpick. Cool. Always remember to pick up some herbs. Oh, the stuff disappears. So before, if you'd want to pick something up, you'd like if you want to pick up an herb, you'd have to open it up like a container, which sucked. But they added a system in which you just oh boy. Let's not. You know what? How about this? I'm gonna save. Let's hope this doesn't crash. Because I'm gonna save. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna be saving about as much often as I can. Just because.
Go ahead, stranger.
In no short terms. How much money? I got plenty of money. Let's talk to this guy. What do you want? If you're looking for get out, say anything, I'll help you give a little advice. New here, take the Stilt Strider. Smugglers, bandits, and outlaws. Go see Stilt Strider port. Tell her Vadunius Nucius sent you. Right? That's me. If you decide to take the Stilt Strider, tell Darvame. I have the terrible time with these names. Darvame Hlaron.
Go ahead, stranger.
Yeah. So we'll check out Still Strider in a little bit. I'll go back in here. So now, because we did that favor for Fargoth, Ariel likes us a lot more. Unfortunately, could have figured that out later or earlier. Personality's at 40, which sucks. Which means that our illusion, we're not going to be able to raise past 40 until we start raising our personality. What do we got as far as illusion spells? We've got Sanctuary, which is not that good. And Chameleon. Oh, Sanctuary is good. It's just we are not very good with it. We may have to just try to level up spells as we go. Which, if you've never played Morrowind, one of the easiest ways to level up spells is to just keep casting it.
That's it. She's gone too far. I'll see her disgraced. Yes.
So that's one way. That is one way you can get spells cast. But I would obviously suggest you not spend all of your mana casting spells unless you have a bed to sleep in. I do not, which is sucks. Also, one cool thing: talk to someone, and you'll see their disposition is at 40.
What say you?
Put it away. Jumps up to 45. So always remember to keep your weapon away unless you want to have people hate you. So, Hriskar Flatfoot. If you remember back from the first video, we picked up this note, and Hriskar's name was on it, and he seemed like a guy who was not to be trustworthy. But you look like he's your friend, Outliner. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like to help you recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes. By the way, 9 holes is an individual, not a game. So that always confused me. For years, that confused me. I always thought 9 holes was actually referring to like someone of a game called 9 holes. Like, I don't know, like pool. But no, 9 holes is actually a person. It's one of the Argonians that's probably in this room, actually. And lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money we locals pay for us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He came up light the last couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing somewhere. I'd like to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through this whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like to find out where he's stashing it. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I'm gonna do it. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night, watches movement, blah, blah, blah. Go to the top of the lighthouse. Done. 9 holes.
Speak, traveler.
Any time now.
I do not know what's behind this door. That's a door, though. It is certainly a door. Raffle, the Braggart, Tandrum, Albius, Alone. Alone is a scout, and Alone's one of the people you can, you cannot get training from her, for reasons that will become clear, in the future. But scouts and savants in this game are basically people you can go and get, a lot of information really quick. So I just basically clicked on all the different locations in her text, and among many things, she gave me directions to Balmora. So she gave me like her own directions to Balmora. Balmora is the district seat of House Hlau, and the largest settlement on Vernfell after Vivek City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagiad and Pelagiad Village. From Balmora, roads lead to Aldrun through the town of Caldera. Maybe I better write down the directions to Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. It's not too bad. But because I talked to her and she told me about all these different places, if I look on my world map, I should see, haha. Now I have a bunch of new locations. Caldera, Balmora, Moonmoth Legion Fort. I think that was there earlier, actually. And Pelagiada's here. And then, of course, this huge thing down here, which is called Vivek, which is basically the capital city of Morrowind. And a little thing down here for Ebonheart. And then, of course, we're in Seyda Neen, which is right here. You'll notice there is no fast travel system. There is no fast travel system in this game. If you want to get to places, you had best know some magic, because otherwise you are out of luck. Now, because we used all of our mana like an idiot, I'm going to take a very quick trip back in here. Again, because I'm a moron. Now, if I were a metagaming... Well, let's say not metagaming. What would be the better word for it? Let's say I am a terrible, no good, unsavory fellow. Who did not care about your enjoyment and decided that I just wanted to ruin your experience. So look at our illusion progress, right? We got to 38. Let me do that. Well, let me just do it once, right? It'll help us level, and it doesn't take too long. Like, think about this for a moment. If you wanted to practice a spell or a school of magic, what would you do? You know, if you're dealing with destruction magic, you'd probably go out somewhere and find a place to practice your magic in peace. But if it was something else, like a illusion spell, you might just find a private room to practice the spell in. So we'll do this for just one level of illusion. And you notice 20 hours goes by every time. So if you want to waste your magic on anything, you best be sure that the spell the time you're taking is worth it. There's not a lot in this game that's time specific, so it's not like I'm missing out on it. So there we go. We gotta first do it one more time, and we'll go back and we'll see that. We got another point of to our level. We get 10 points, we level, and we got a point of illusion. Now, because we got that point of illusion, when we level, it's going to give us a bonus to our personality. Now we may put the point in that personality. We may put it somewhere else. I do not remember how many points you get when you level. I think. Oh, jeez. It's 5 a.m. I have an idea. We're going to...
Go ahead, stranger.
Ooh,
Any time now.
That is fast loading! Holy moly!
Greetings and salutations.
Holy moly.
Any time now.
So, let's get back to the quest at hand. Hriskar said that if we go to the top of the lighthouse, we'd be able to see Fargoth. And we got a point of acrobatics. So checking that. We're at 16. And we've got 2 points towards... Let's steal that. There is a person in here, so we can't take any of the stuff that's in here, unfortunately, because she'll see us, and that would be bad because we don't want to kill her just yet. We can, however, controls for sneak, and I have it toggled, so I can just keep it on like this. Obviously, sneaking looks a little weird. Much like in other games, I think sneak is affected by army wear. We're not going to be sneaking a lot, and the only reason I'm ever going to use sneak is to guarantee that I'm not being seen. So like if I come back down here, for example, right? And I use sneak. Oh. Oh, yeah, well. Is that a bug?
Make it quick, Outlander.
I think there's a bug. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you'll notice I'm sneaking and the sneak icon doesn't come up.
There's
But
someone watching me. I can tell.
if the sneak icon comes up, like so, it means no one sees me. So I will basically use that sneak icon from time to time just to make sure. We pick up this book, which is worth a hefty penny. I'm gonna pick up the paper. Ooh, I'll take some grief. Take that. Take that. As far as stolen items go, like, there's no indication in your inventory about if an item is stolen or not. And there are no fences. I think I mentioned this in the introduction. There are no fences. You can sell anything to anyone. If you try it, however, if you steal something from another person and then try to sell it back to them. For example, if you sneak into a trader's chest, steal something from their chest, and then attempt to sell it back to them, they will know it's theirs, and you will get fined and reported to police and all that good stuff. So, for now, we seem to be in good shape. I am going to wait. How long am I going to wait? I'm going to wait. 16 hours? 18 hours, that's right. I'm going to wait 18 hours. We wait, and look at that. Look at that. Now, just to be clear, I don't have to wait for him to get to the area. I can actually just, as soon as he starts this animation, I can just basically follow him around. I mean, he will continue to do his thing, but basically we're just looking for the place where he's hiding his gold, so I can just follow him around.
Greetings and salutations.
If he even responds normally. This is obviously not the intended result.
stranger.
You're supposed to stay up there and kind of watch him from up there, and then just, you know, make note of the places that he goes and see if you can determine where he stashes his gold. Obviously, walking into the middle of a pond is kind of weird. So as soon as he does that, you know, not sure if I should wait for him to get around the corner, but we're just going to open it up. And there it is. Take his gold. Take his lockpick. And look at this. Engraved Ring of Healing that we gave him is now back in our hands again. Now that seems pretty bad, right? Here's the deal, though. This game
Let's hear it.
is very open-ended in how quests are handled. Now, if I go
If
to my
there is
journal,
anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
if I go to my journal, and what am I looking for? Oh, quests. Fargarth's hiding place. I've agreed to help Hriscar find the money. I found Fargarth's hidden stash. He keeps it in a hollow tree stump in a muck pond in town. So, I found it. I have the money. I have a quest note in my inventory, in my journal. Sorry.
Suppose it is my duty to help those less fortunate than myself.
In the first episode, if I mentioned something about this, but much like it is in Skyrim, the Empire has this kind of has this kind of stranglehold on the economy of. Can I pick that? No. That's cool that that glows like that, though. Is that supposed to glow like that? Am I not supposed to be able to pick it up? Well, whatever the case, I'm going to pick it up. So this is the cave entrance. This is the cave that she was talking about. We're not going to go in there just yet. I want to. I could do it right now. It's not that hard of a cave. It's like a tutorial cave, if anything else. And it basically gets you accustomed to the cavern motif. But we're not going to go in there just yet. Mostly because I want to get a little bit more work done and a little bit more money around here. Now, this is the Stilt Strider. This big looking thing. This big insect looking thing. This is one of the more typical ways of getting around. So we talked to her.
Why walk when you can ride?
This is Seaport Village of Seyda, Neen Outlander in Bitter Coastal Region. I'm a caravaner. I manage the Stilt Strider port here. Tell me your destination if you're looking for a ride. Or if you need to stay in Neen, I help you with local services. Someone in particular. Services. We mentioned Vadunius Nucius. Oh yes, he steers business my way. I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fellow, I don't think he's happy here in Morrowind. So we get a journal update from that. And we can use her to travel. And the prices to get around are pretty cheap. You know, 14 gold to get Balmora. The most expensive is Nisus. If I were to look at my map, you can see we can't even see where Nisus is. Nisus is somewhere up here, though. Just to clarify, I think it's somewhere right here. Could be right here. Could be up there, but not really important. The reason why is because we're not going over there. We're not going to Nisus. That'd be kind of weird to go to Nisus right from the get-go. In fact, starting off, we're not even going to take the Stilt Strider port. And the reason why is because I like to take the road to Balmora. It's a nice trip. You get some experience. You get some fighting along the way, and it's certainly worth my time. Now,
yes.
She was saying this guy over here.
Yes.
Vadunius Nucius. It's so dark as dicks. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out my lantern so I can see in the dark. I don't mind jumping into something like this. Always have to help someone. Blah blah blah. All right. Doesn't really say which one to choose, but we're gonna pick his name. Yeah, not happy here. In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please, you'd be doing me a favor. So this gives me absolutely nothing. But here's the deal. Doing these little quests and missions gives you renown. As you gain renown, you gain benefits, you gain disposition with civilians of Morrowind. It's always good to gain more renown, and in some cases, you actually need renown in order to get past certain parts of the game. So we will do this. We'll give him 100 gold. Thank you. You're a lifesaver. We'll grab the next boat out of here. Thanks again. I hope you have your luck here is better than mine was. I'm not sure if it will be or won't be, but let's check out the ring we got. Here it is. Cursed ring. Damage health 10 point, which is a lot. Fortify athletics 55 points for 60 seconds. It's a terrible ring. But what we can do is we can go up here. Talk to Ariel. Barter it up. Sell that ring. Do I want to sell this ring? 1 to 5 points on self. You know what? I'll keep it just because it's the only ring I have right now. I'll keep the grief. Sell all the alchemical items because I believe I said before. if you do alchemy, though, Luminous Rusula, which was the, you know, rewind, and you can probably see it's one of the plants picked up. Water breathing, very useful. Which I believe you could actually combine this with another very common item, and basically you get water breathing potions. So if you remember the Argonians get water breathing all the time. It sounds like a great thing, and it is, but only because it saves you the tiny little time it would take to just simply. We're gonna keep some lanterns right now, because apparently at night it's dark as dicks, and I don't want it to be dark as dicks. We'll keep the directions, because, you know, why not? Sell that note to Hiskar. Up that a little bit. He's gonna refuse it. Up a little bit. There you go. If at first you don't succeed, keep clicking offer. Even okay, every time you go to
my time is
Feel
precious,
free.
so
Talk
make
at
it
your
quick.
leisure.
Gee, will you calm down, whoever you are? All right. Yes. So, as you can see, I'm a commoner. I do what never needs doing. Basically, depending on the disposition, people's answers to you are either more or less revealing. Right now, the disposition of everyone towards me is a little neutral, sometimes even below neutral. I mean, if I go around here and talk
My
to
time
this
is
person
precious,
right
so
here,
make it quick.
I'm Teleri Helvey, a commoner. I can ask about being a dumner. I can ask about advice, rumors, secrets, anything like that. Maybe you don't know. Oh, you're an outlander. Maybe you don't know about the kinds of Daedric runes we have here. Morrowind Daedra cult worship the bad Daedra. You can learn more about that at the temple. Anyway, long ago, before the temple put a stop to it, people used to worship bad Daedra. Moloch Baal, Malakath, Sheogorath, and Meru's Dagon at Daedra shrines. But lately, since the Empire came in, some people have taken up worshipping the bad Daedra at these old sites, and I warn you, these are dangerous places. So this is a very... I'm not going to go too much into the lore of the game, but obviously in other parts of the world, in Cyrodiil, for example, worshipping Daedra is just fine. In fact, in one part of Oblivion, you know, one of the, Oh, I still have it. It's just, I still have the lamp. It's just not very good. So this is the Luminous Rusula that gives you water breathing. So big puffy plant like this. Good thing to harvest and mine. Good thing to mine. Good thing to harvest when you are in search of a water breathing potion. Let's pull out our weapon. Because there is a mud crab, which we kill easily. We didn't even get the battle music, which sucks. Oh well. It's no big deal. We killed a mud crab. I see these glowing blue plants, and I feel like I'm supposed to be able to feel, I just feel like I'm supposed to be able to pick them up, but I can't. There is a rock here. Oh, don't get caught. Oh, don't get stuck. There we go. You have to be incredibly careful. What am I gonna do? I have a water walking spell. the water. Walk around here. See if there's anything I know on the other side of this rock. Water walking spells are not incredibly useful. This one lasts for 60 seconds, which is pretty good. There is a tomb over there, but it's literally not going to be any use to us because at our current level and with our current gear, we basically have no way to defend ourselves against the undead. You cannot harm undead without a magic weapon, and that's important to know because if you don't have a magic weapon to harm the undead, you are basically doing nothing. You can use spells, and I do have spells, but you know what? Let's just not tempt fate, because I'd rather not. Come back here. We're gonna rest 3 hours to get our magic back, and make sure it's daytime. All right.
Let's hear
I
it.
don't have a lot of time to record. What time is it right now? It's 9:30. So I'm gonna have to cut it off here because I have to get ready for work, and fortunately, I don't even have much time to record today. This is the only I recorded the intro like 2 days ago, and I'm recording this one episode today, and it's all the time I have for today because of my schedule right now. For those who are wondering, you know, what's going on with the channel and things, you can see that you can actually see before you wouldn't before in the without the Morrowind mod and the increased view distance that comes from the mod, you would not be able to see that tomb from here. It would just be like white. You wouldn't see anything. Oh my gosh, I'm still ogling this game. Look at the rain effects and everything. My character looks as dumb as can possibly be, but that's okay because he's a Breton and Bretons look dumb. Not as much time as I'd wish. So, next episode we'll come back and we'll head over there. We've got some enemies over there we can fight, and there might actually be a side quest over there. In fact, I have already know that. Until next time, good night, everyone.